Welcome and thank you for joining us here at Alacrane Crypto. Enjoy. Hello, this is Ever in Alacrane Crypto. Today we're going to do something different. I know we focus on crypto and NFTs and DAOs and all that, but today we're focusing on AI technology. I think AI is going to be very important in the crypto space, especially helping with blockchain technology. That's my opinion. So right now we're on the granddaddy of them all, ChatGPT. I'm going to go over 10 ways ChatGPT can help creators like yourself, or new creators, or you're just interested in know what it is, with their content. You could just go on OpenAI .com, and you can look up their website. You can make an account with the email and a password. And there's a lot of people on it, so I don't know if you'll get accepted right away. People I've known probably I got accepted right away because I did it back in November. Other people just doing it now. It takes a couple weeks. But yeah, so before we start, make sure to let you guys know that all this is just education information for you. Let you know that ChatGPT is a great way for people to help with the content, social media, and more. And everything's up to 2021, so just be aware of that. So if you ask what the current price of Bitcoin is, you're not gonna get it's gonna tell you otherwise. And it's definitely important for you just to also do your own research. And if you plan to use any of this content, make sure you double check everything for plagiarism, because God forbid you don't want to get in trouble with any of it. So let's get started here. And before I get started as well, make sure to check me out or Alacrane Crypto on TikTok, on Instagram, on Twitter. Make sure you guys follow, like, subscribe, share this video with everyone. I definitely appreciate it. It's a newer channel, and I do have more interviews set up coming up down the road. So I definitely gotta let you know when that comes out, so it gets you more involved in the crypto space and teach you guys what we exactly do. So let's get started. All right. The first way ChatGPT can help you creators like yourself or anyone you know, or help just help you learn, is through text generation. ChatGPT can generate new text for creators based on a prompt, helping content creation in a variety of formats, including fiction, nonfiction, articles, and more. But I mentioned, always double check for plagiarism. There's great programs out there like Quillbot and other ones that could help you reword things, or just go and hire someone that it's affordable. Obviously, check your budget. Don't just blow $1,000 on someone editing your article or your fiction book or your nonfiction book. There's been success with that. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Number two is summarization. ChatGPT can summarize long text into shorter, more concise pieces. It makes it easier for you guys to share your message with an audience. I've used it for social media myself. I've used it for different things. Like I just use like make me a Twitter update to make it more social media friendly. So this is big for one of my other podcasts, and I just pretty much it helped me reword my document, makes it more friendly. So it's definitely a great way for people like to update their information. So I definitely would use that. So you can summarize it, make it better, make it more friendly. Number three is content idea generation. ChatGPT can generate new and unique ideas for you based on a specific topic or theme, helping creators like yourself find inspiration for their work. Obviously, you could do whatever niche you're available in. Like right now, I focus on crypto, so I'll be like, ways for me to get the word out there. Or what are obviously it's up to 2021. So if you're expecting like a new coin. Oh, give me 5 ways to help people learn about this new cryptocurrency, but it just came out this year. I wouldn't tell you, I wouldn't be able to help you. It'll give you an idea how to talk to people about it, or an outline on how to make a blog, or how to make a better headline. But yeah, it's a way for you to get an idea of what exactly you want to release, or you could ask ChatGPT what kind of idea you want to get out there. Obviously, be more specific, the better, and it helps do that. Number four is keyword suggestion. ChatGPT can suggest keywords for you for creators like yourself to optimize your content and reach a wider audience, increase visibility, and help your channel get even better. So it'll just tell you to help me find keywords for, getting a cryptocurrency podcast out there. And it'll tell you keywords you could put on Google for you to be on top of the list. So it's definitely a way helping you. Obviously it's not going to replace people, but it's going to replace the people that know what AI is going to help them get better ahead than most people quicker. So it's going to help you a lot with the keyword suggestions and get you placed on Google. So if you have a product to sell or if you have a digital something like a ebook or something, it could help you with the keywords and get you found and make you money. You got to make money. It's inflation and all that. It's definitely help you like, help you make whatever a certain amount of money you want to make. Obviously, that's your own budget, your own goals. Um, so next one is number 5 is question answering. ChatGPT can provide answers to questions on a wide range of topics, making it valuable for resources for like creators like yourself looking to add depth and context to their content. So questions could be like, obviously, like if you ask what is the current price of Bitcoin, they won't know. But if you ask like what is Bitcoin, like if I look up right now, like let's see, can you explain to me in 200 words a, an engaging way to talk to a 21-year-old or like let's say a 6-year-old about Bitcoin? So I just do this. So I make sure to always add how many words you want to write, engaging, if your audience, and about Bitcoin. So question mark, and then I put a search. Hopefully it works. Sometimes it's delayed, so it'll just explain to me in 200 words an engaging way to talk to a 6-year-old about Bitcoin. So it's just doing it for me right now, so you can see it. So keep just typing for you, and then so pretty much, let's see what it says here. Let's see what it says here. And once it's done, so yeah, obviously like the more depth, the better. You want to make sure like if you have a certain amount of words, like because sometimes you don't want to lose. You want to explain it to a kid. This is a way for you to do it. Obviously, you could choose like your amount of words in an angry way or like a 30-year-old person. So it'll tell you pretty much, sure, I'd love to help explain Bitcoin to a 6-year-old in a way that it's easy to understand. Have you heard of money before? Money is something we use to buy things like toys or candy. We can use coins and paper bills as money. But did you know that there's also something called digital money? Bitcoin is a type of digital money like to of like kind of like how you can use a phone or computer to play games or watch videos. Instead of using it for fun, people use Bitcoin to buy things just like regular money. What's cool about Bitcoin is that it's not owned by any one person or government. Instead, it's kind of money that everyone can use and keep track of together, like a big group project. Think of it as like a treasure hunt where everyone works together to find and keep track of a special treasure. The treasure is made of little pieces, and each person gets to keep some of the pieces to themselves. When someone wants to buy something using Bitcoin, they can use their pieces of the treasure to pay for it. So that's Bitcoin in a nutshell. It's a digital type of money that people can use to buy things, and it's like a treasure hunt that that everyone can work on together. So yeah, see, so you could do that. I mean, if you want to explain to a 6-year-old, obviously I don't know if you will, but if you want to just like, if you have like an audience that you're looking to, talk to, if you have a topic, like obviously here at La Grande Crypto, we focus on cryptocurrency, you know, NFTs, things like that. So I would make more my content focused on an audience. Obviously, I'm not targeting, you know, I'm targeting people like that already have like careers, people that want to know what Bitcoin is and cryptocurrencies, and obviously this would be a great for way for me. Obviously, I'm not going to use this. Like I said, it's not financial advice or anything like that. I just give an example what how question answering is. So yeah, so definitely if you want to reach an audience, be more specific. The more specific you are, the better. So if someone say explain to Bitcoin in 50 words, like okay, this is a way for you to explain in 50 words to someone who is against, not a fan of technology, and they're a 35-year-old man living in New York, in the country, and he wants to know what it is, but you want it in a way for he could understand himself. So it could help you a lot. Let's move on to the next one. Number six is translation. ChatGPT can translate text into different languages, allowing creators like yourself to reach a global audience and expand the impact of your content. So obviously, it depends on what language. Obviously, I would prefer for you to actually know the language just to make sure it's all correct. Obviously, there's programs out there that could help you translate things, or if you translate it using ChatGPT for you to make sure it's correct, it's engaging in that language, especially if you have an audience, in other countries. You want to make sure like there's not something in that message that is offending to them, because everybody, like I'm Mexican American, right? A lot of the words in Mexican Spanish could be offensive in a different country's form of speaking Spanish. So you always gotta be careful and reread it. If you know someone that speaks the language, or you could hire someone to help you do that as well. But ChatGPT is pretty good about that. It gets all this information from all over the world. But if you want to make it more personal, you could make it personal as well. You could translate something, like you translate something to Italian, and make it engaging to just make more detailed, the better it helps. Number seven is chatbot development. ChatGPT can be used to develop chatbots that can interact with users and provide information, helping creators create engaging and interactive content. So if you have like an email list serve, or if you have a service like a website, or you sell something online, like let's say you want to sell a shirt, right? So you make a logo using Canva or Dali or Midjourney. You want to put that on then you go make a website. You just all up all these programs. I'll go into more detail later. Obviously, I'll do my own research as well. What works? What websites work for me? So if you want to like make a shirt, there you could have a chatbot help you with like your website. Be like, can you make this? Can you help me make a format of answers to these kind of questions a customer would ask about my T-shirt business, or my hat business, or my ebook business, or whatever kind of business idea you have. Or I mean, I could see companies using this down the road. I mean, I don't think people are going to be replaced, but I do think it's going to be very important for people to know that not it's going to be. I mean, hopefully people. I don't want people to lose jobs or anything. I don't. That's not what it's for. It's for to help. Especially if you're like a one person kind of thing, like I say, I'm a one man like shirt business, right? I mean, I'm a busy man. People work full time jobs and they have other things going on. So a chatbot, if they have all these things, they could help them while they're at their 9 to 5 or something, with a customer question. Obviously, you should if you have a website or something, always double check it every day after whenever you have time. But yeah, that's the way you can use chatbots, and maybe down the road people could use it just to educate. Like, hey, I have a quick question about Bitcoin, and then the chatbot, you could just use the hey, can you help me this, and you just use a chatbot to help you answer your questions, things like that. Number eight is sentiment analysis. ChatGPT can analyze the sentiment of text, helping creators like yourself understand the tone and emotional impact of your content. So, like I said, like you could be like, "Can you explain this in 100 words in a sarcastic tone about Bitcoin?" So someone, oh, or can you make it in a funny way? Can you make it in a aggressive way? Or don't be aggressive, but like if your audience is kind of people like they're like in your face about it, like, well, okay, this is a way to be passive aggressive about it or something. So you could add sentiment to it, add an emotion, and it helps a lot with what kind of audience you're actually reaching out for. Like if you're in pro wrestling, you're a wrestler, you want to, your audience is like you're the bad guy, you're the heel, and then you want to sound like a bad guy. Obviously, make a sentiment where you're like, make me an enemy of the people or something like that. But just add sentiment, whatever emotion you feel is best. That'll be the best thing you can do. Um, Number nine is named entity recognition. ChatGPT can identify named entities in a text, including people, organizations, and locations, helping creators add context and depth to their content. Like I said before, it's up to 2021. So if there's a company or entity that opened in 2022 or 2023, ChatGPT is not going to know what that is. Obviously, if it's like a Microsoft or an Apple or something well known, it could help you with that as well. And number 10 is text classification. ChatGPT can classify text into different categories, making it easier for creators to organize and categorize your content for easy access and use. Yeah, I know people are busy, and this last one definitely will help people be organized. And if you have like, let's say like me, I have this, I have Electronic Crypto, I have a couple other ones. It'll help me definitely stay organized on a plan. You could also tell ChatGPT, you could ask it, like, can you make me a budget for this whatever amount of money for a podcast focusing on healthcare, like can you help me with that, or can you help me uh, do a social media plan for a Instagram page focusing on nutrition or whatever, whatever topic you have. So it's definitely great ways for you to like be more productive, especially when you're busy. And I definitely see that people definitely use it to be more productive. So I do recommend you. Obviously, you could try it out yourself. Try ChatGPT. There's other ones out there as well. There's Right Sonic. There's Chat Sonic, which is a part of Right Sonic. There's other ones that do focus on artwork, like Dale and Midjourney. I'll go into videos about that too. But I do think, like I said before, I do think crypto will definitely be used in this space. Obviously, like maybe more for like blockchain development or chatbots or just to educate people what it is. Like it's easier. Sometimes it's hard for like someone to explain something to someone, especially if it's like I could explain it in a way where if to a certain person, but to another person, it's like over their head, or it's like rocket science. Obviously, I'm not a rocket scientist. I knew one, but it's definitely a way for you to like, okay, can you make this more engaging for this person? And obviously, if you want to ever make a crypto course or something, obviously you could make an outline for that, and whatever knowledge you have of crypto, obviously you could fill it in, or ChatGPT can help you with that research itself, and you just obviously word it in a way for you to be personal to someone. So it's definitely a great way for the future. So definitely, if anything, if you guys really want to kind of do this kind of thing, make an account, play around with little with it. I mean, there's a paid version as well. It's $20 a month. It's quicker, and I think it is unlimited with how many prompts. I think one time I asked too many prompts. Like I asked too many things. I was just being random. I just wanted to learn, and it cut me off, and I had to wait like the next day. Whatever. If obviously this is not always 100% what you're gonna use, but like it's something. But yeah, I'm gonna thank you guys so much for joining me on 10 ways you can use ChatGPT for your content creation. And I'll do more videos. Obviously, I'm also gonna do more interviews and stuff. And make sure to check me out on Twitter, on TikTok, on Instagram, and more. Thank you guys so much, and see you at the next one. Bye. Hey, it looks like you made it to the end of the episode. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure to check us out on social media on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. See you at the next one. Bye.